Fuck me, goddamn.
You know?
Just
like-
sleepy, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know why I fucking slept in.
Yeah, that's why. Sometimes when you sleep too much, you're just tired. You know that's a thing? Sleeping too much?
Apparently,
Like if you sleep too little, you're gonna be tired. And then if you sleep too much, you're gonna be tired. You gotta sleep just right.
I don't know.
It's kind of bullshit.
Feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
Huh?
I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
Me too. What's up, you guys? Happy New Year. How you guys doing?
Happy New Year.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year. That's true.
It's 2021, guys. We are back with CharroBeans podcast. Holy shit.
I'm like, we haven't done a podcast since last year, bro. Nah.
Does anybody still tell those jokes?
I don't know.
And you know
My
what?
mom did.
Oh,
She-
bro.
Yeah, she was like, "No, ya me voy a dormir porque no he dormido desde el año pasado." And I'm like, that's the best joke you got this year, bro. Like,
I guess so. I mean, for me, it doesn't feel like a new year just because it's been weird. It was a weird last year, you know. But like, I can't believe it's January. What's today? Today's January 4th. We recorded this. We record on the week that we release, so we do that. So
Right.
it is January 4th. Today, it does not feel like it's been 4 days into the new year for me at all. I go back to work tomorrow. Man, I forgot that I worked. It's just a weird time to be alive, bro.
I'm just vibing, to be honest. I'm just living day by day, you know.
I guess I don't know. For me, it's whatever. I guess I'm tired of shit, but here we are at episode 29.
29.
Episode 29 of CharroBeans podcast. How are you guys doing today? We have nothing to talk about.
Pretty much.
Imagine we're just like, well, that's
We're
the
just
episode.
We're just gonna talk for like 3 seconds. All
Yeah,
right,
bro.
guys. Have a good one. See you next week.
Yeah, I mean, well, I can't. We always have to do this like before starting the podcast. We're like, well, what did we do this week? And it's the weirdest thing because we're the worst at remembering
Yeah.
shit. Like I don't have any short term
Because
memory,
we always live in the moment.
right? Are you one of those that like snaps every moment of their life? I used to be, but
Snaps?
yeah, you know, like do you ever go somewhere now and just you don't take pictures?
Oh, I never take pictures.
I never take pictures anymore.
Yeah.
If you look at that's why I have a shitload of like Instagram pics. If you look back, I would post like fucking 2-3 times a day and shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, dude, someone should have
You
taken
were wild, bro.
someone should have taken my phone away, dude, because I was always posting shit. But like now, like I go somewhere and I just like see it, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I don't think to like take out my phone anymore and be like, oh, this is cool. I want to watch it later, you know.
If I have my phone in my hand and I feel like it'll be funny, I'll record it.
I guess.
But like,
oh, you know,
I
yeah,
rarely,
you're right. Yeah.
I rarely do. You know, it's just because when I'm doing something, I don't have my phone in my hand. You know, so it's,
Yeah,
Mm.
but I mean, yeah,
Plus, no one likes my content, so
shit,
right.
just all salty and shit. So I have to promote all of my fucking Instagram posts. I've spent $400 in the last week.
Right.
No, but we are back again with this episode. It feels like a new year, I guess, in a way. But this is our first episode of the year, and we're hoping to continue this into 2021 as long as we can, and we'll see how far we can go with this.
That reminds me, I'm quitting. Right.
Oh
I
shit!
quit.
Is that like you're gonna give up your salary, bro? Salary of like nothing. I guess before we get into it, we still have the website for CharroBeans podcast, charrobeanshop.com.
Okay.
Yeah, the drop is over as far as the winter stuff goes, but if you guys ever want to buy a t-shirt, it's gonna be there, and we're gonna leave the hats there and the stickers.
That's
So
cool.
that stuff is still gonna be there. You guys watch out for other drops with different designs and stuff, but for now, we're gonna keep the t-shirts on there because I feel like most people buy t-shirts. You know what I mean? Like, hey, ahorita que, I mean, we still got some time, but right now, before we get into the hot again of the spring, you'll need a t-shirt. So I mean,
Oh, I missed that.
get a t-shirt.
I hate the cold. I'm
You
dying,
don't like the
bro.
cold?
No.
Mm. It's like explains a lot, bro.
Like what?
I love the cold.
I don't have the body fat for that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's true. So what did we do this past week?
Nothing.
It was.
Nothing.
Yeah, we did some
Nothing,
stuff,
bro.
I mean,
me cortaron.
right? No, but for me, it's been more. It's been more fine, I guess. We've been. I've been on vacation, not vacation, more like a break from my job until tomorrow. So these past 2 weeks have been just chill, dude. Like I have not done shit. I forgot that I worked.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna be like, oh, this is what a job is. Like I completely forgot. I thought this is what retirement was like. I was like, man, this is badass. Came in my thing on my wife, you know, that was the show was badass.
That's
like
a dream, bro.
She's working hard as fuck, and I'm just like, all right, see you later. Wait for her to come home.
Just playing Spider-Man.
Yeah, dude. Like
I've
I've been just hard chilling this whole time. So tomorrow I'm gonna be feeling some type of way tomorrow. Like it's just gonna be a drag, you know. But we did work, you know, this past week.
What? Right. What?
Me cortaron.
Yeah.
Nah, for this past week we did work. I mean, like I said, this is another week that like led into. It was just like Christmas because it was, except not Christmas. Now it was New Year's. So during the week, it turned into the holiday.
Right.
You know what I mean? From what I remember, is what we started on Monday.
Monday?
Tuesday was that one that's super.
Oh,
early.
it wasn't a Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's true.
What happened Monday was ¿Qué pasó?
We had that funeral 2 hours.
Yeah, that's what's been going on lately. We just been playing a lot of funerals, which sucks, dude. Because like, it's not like they're my favorite thing to play at. I don't think anybody likes going to those.
Yeah.
I mean, I think even the people that hire mariachis don't want to get mariachis in a way. Like, they don't. I would think like I wouldn't want to do anything like hire groups. I wouldn't want to do anything. Like I'd be in a bad state of mind.
Well, I feel like for a lot of people, music is a good way to get a message across.
Oh, so yeah,
like,
I see.
There's a lot of songs for funerals, you know. So it's just better to like have something in the background that sends a message that maybe you can't like say.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, because I mean, like I said, we've been playing at a lot of funerals, and one of them was this Monday, and we went, and you rode with me.
Oh yeah,
you were in my truck.
Right.
It was before we recorded the podcast. Actually, yeah. That day was funny because it's funny when we ride together because back then I used to live at my parents' house, and I lived in Northside Fort Worth, which is where Victor lives. So we used to carpool.
You're just gonna give away my address like that, bro?
Yeah, bro. He lives at what's your address?
Shut up.
I'm like, you live right next to the.
I'm gonna get like hate mail, bro.
Shit. TP your house, like egg it and shit. No, we used to ride together all the time.
Yeah.
Because it's cool because you don't have to drive. We would take turns, right? Like you would drive one weekend, I would drive another weekend, and that way there's no awkward like here's gas money, and it's like
that's it.
Because I've gotten that before where like they'll give me gas money. Sometimes I'll be like, okay, I'll take it, but other times it's like, nah, dude, it's fine. Like I just took you. But to kind of avoid that, we would just like take turns. So like one weekend you'd go, and then one weekend I'd go, and then it would suck like when one weekend we'd have to go all the way the fuck to McKinney, like an hour away and shit.
Yeah.
And then like the next week when I drive, it's like in Fort Worth. I'm like chingon, like I don't have to fucking drive. Like sorry, baby. But you asked me, right? You texted me. You're like, hey yo, you want to ride together? And I was like,
I mean, we're gonna like end up in the same place when we come back, so might as well one of us drive, not waste gas.
Right.
Which is me.
Right. So I was like, yeah, wait, vente. So he came with me, and we went to this funeral, which was it was cold. So lately, what we've been doing is we got asked about this one time, like how do we deal with the cold right now as mariachis? And I think what you do is you wear a thermal, you wear like a long sleeve under.
When I know it's gonna be cold, yeah.
Yeah, when you know, like usually we check the weather and just try to make sure to see if it's gonna be cold, hot, or whatever.
Right.
We went to this funeral, and it was like nobody. There was a bunch of people there, from what I remember.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a lady. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, it was a lady.
This one was supposed to be an hour.
2 hours.
No, it was 1 hour.
2 hours.
Was it?
Yep.
You sure?
Oh, I might be wrong.
It was 1 hour. 3 to 4. Yeah, it was 3 to 4.
Oh, so it's 2 hours.
Yeah, so it was an hour, and we were supposed to play. Like usually, what it is, well, in my experience, we play sometimes there'll be like a deacon or someone from the church there, and they'll say some words and here and there, and they'll just kind of, you know, give like comforting words. What is their job there? To just kind of say like
they're saying a message, you know, they're in a better place and
that kind of stuff.
They're resting now.
Yeah.
So like rejoice for their reunion in heaven.
Damn, powerful words, bro. And then we were kind of like taking turns, no? Like he would go and then he'd be like, you know, you guys go. And then
I don't know. It's because Arturo even said something like he wasn't like he didn't really know what to do. Apparently.
Oh yeah, he told us. Yeah, I'm not sure if I mean. I kind of feel bad saying bad stuff about the deacon or who it was, but he did kind of look lost.
Like he wasn't something that like this was not his like expertise.
Was he just a guy with with the Bible or something?
Yeah, I think.
Because he kind of did look like he didn't know. It looked like if someone told him like, "Hey, can you go do this?" and he's like, I don't know how to do that. You know what I mean? Like, just put him on the spot.
Arturo, because he's gonna yell at me. Because apparently I'm the one with the false information. So, like, I don't know. I just know that he was struggling to like,
right?
You know,
yeah, like to say something. Yeah. So apparently, like it was funny because our violinist is a deacon. Don Luis.
Yeah, Don Luis.
He's an actual deacon. That's what he does too. He like goes to do stuff like this, the servicio, you know, he goes and he gives like a sermon and stuff like that. He
even teaches us to go
do them.
Because sometimes we'll go to like another funeral and like he's the one doing the sermon.
Yeah.
And we're like, bro, like.
Oh yeah, that happened last week, I think. Yeah, like we'll go and he's the deacon, and then it's crazy because he has like his mobile, like his car is like his deacon mariachi mobile.
Oh, okay.
You know, like the Batmobile. Yeah. It's his mariachi deacon mobile because like when he pulls up in his little Toyota, like he'll have his he'll be wearing his traje, and then in the back window you can see he has hung up like the robes of a deacon. So he comes out, puts on the robe, and then he goes out and does the sermon.
And you can see little botines.
Yeah, you can see the gala on the bottom of the robes. So when he's done, he'll go to his car, you know, and we'll start playing, and then like 2 songs in, he comes in like in mariachi.
Yeah.
I'm sure like someone they're there mourning and they just look over and they're like, wait, is that the guy that was, you know? That is kind of funny. I never really thought about it like that. Like imagine being a spectator there and you're just like, dude, that guy looks so much like the guy that was there. But yeah, he's good at talking. He knows a lot about the church and stuff.
He's a deacon.
Yeah, he's a deacon, right? So so he kind of like helped out this dude, right?
Yeah.
Because it looked like he was kind of stumbling and like Don Luis wanted to go so bad. He's like, I got this, bro. I got this.
Little by little kept getting closer.
Yeah, he kept creeping up, right? Like he's like, I got this, and then he goes up, like gives like a sermon, and everybody's like,
and the other guy's like, whoo.
Yeah. He's like, what was he doing there all this time? He could have been helping me this whole time.
Could have split the payment, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, right. He's like, money, please. No, but I guess this woman had passed away, so they gave some words and stuff. We just kind of stood around for a while waiting for them to kind of tell us like, you know, play a song here, play a song there, which is supposed to be an hour, you know, and then they started burying her and stuff like that. And I think we were done. Oh, towards the end, this is where things get a little saucy. Towards the end of when we were going to stop playing, they took out a bottle. Well, they took out multiple bottles of tequila. And I've seen this before.
Was it Corralejo, right?
Yeah, it was like that big blue bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they were at the cemetery. These guys are Hispanics. So I've seen this before where like I think what they thought to do was like, let's take un trago por ella. Like maybe she was a drinker or maybe she was just like
shots.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. So they all like got the little red cups like for shots, and they all had one, and you know, and they all collectively drank a shot for her. So we were like, okay, that's cool. What I didn't know is that they were just gonna keep drinking like afterwards, because like afterwards we were done. They took the shot or whatever, and then we were about to leave because we were all like ready to dip. We were about to leave because at that point it started like sprinkling a little bit, and it was cold sprinkles, so it was like icy, kind of. So all I remember is the guy came up. He's like, "Y'all are done?" And Arturo was like, "Yeah, acabamos." He's like, "No, síganle." So we ended up playing another hour, but this time Arturo was like, "We'll go under the little gazebo thing because it's cold."
Well, it started raining.
And it started raining, yeah. And like I don't know if y'all know, but like wooden instruments and water don't mix.
Yeah.
So
They
don't
do
try.
mix. That's the problem.
Oh
you know?
right. You put them in there like a bath bomb. Like,
Yeah.
dang, what would happen? It would probably like explode. No, not explode, but what would happen?
Well, I think
If I threw this in a pool, what happens?
I think it would crack, and
It
then
would crack?
it would probably start falling apart.
Like if you did nothing to it, you just left it in there.
Yeah, because I mean the like this protector right has finished,
Yeah.
but if it goes
Oh,
inside,
the inside.
it doesn't have anything. So the wood is gonna absorb it. It's gonna se va a hinchar, and then it will probably start falling apart. So like this will start
Ooh.
like separating, and then the tension from the strings is probably gonna rip it out.
Boom. Dang, someone should do an experiment of that. Like with like a
No,
piece
don't
of
do
shit vihuela. Just
No.
to like I think it'd be cool. For science, bro.
I mean, you haven't seen that video of the guy that's like in it's like a group. They're like in those boats in Mexico. I forgot what they call them.
Oh
and then one of the
yeah.
guitarron player, the
The
guitarron
guitarron
player,
player.
just like falls in the water.
That's so dangerous, bro.
Yeah.
You ever seen those videos? If you guys don't know what we're talking about, like yeah, I've seen these videos of I think it's in Mexico City or Cancun or somewhere. It's somewhere touristy because I always see the videos of like los güeros taking videos and
Yeah.
stuff. But it's like a tourist thing. But yeah, like the mariachi plays on the boats. Some comment below if you know what this is. But
Chalupas.
is it chalupas from
No.
Taco Bell? I'm
Nah,
hungry, bro.
There's something I don't know. They're called, but they're like boats.
Yeah,
and
they're like boats with the name and the flowers, and there's a bunch of people in there, right?
Mhm.
Well, point is, it's dangerous as fuck because they're like. Have you ever been on a boat that well, I don't? Are those motorized?
And some are, some are not.
Well, point is, like on a boat, it moves. You know what I
Yeah.
mean with the water and the current. So what happens? Like you don't have balance, bro. So like what happened in that video? I think the guy was trying to like step back a little bit.
Yeah.
And he hit the
fell.
bench,
Yeah.
and then sopas cabrón. He fucking falls into the water, and
Yeah.
fuck, that's it. What
That
sucks about
sucks.
that is that your instrument's like done regardless.
Yeah.
Because I think if I fell, like I'd say like save the instrument. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
what he was trying to do. Like he was in the water, but he was racing the bass up.
yeah, and then like you could see where like he just tried his best, bro. But like
yeah.
it hits the water, and I think if it hit the back, like right here, it'd still be okay. Be a little water damage, but still okay. But you could just see where it goes in, and then like all of the water, like when they take it out and they go like that, y todo el agua se sale. Oh, dude, that's so sad.
I mean, I think it just depends. I think you just gotta hurry up and just untune it. You know, I don't know.
Because I think like even if say we weren't in water, say we were just at a gig, say I'm walking or whatever. Like if I start falling, I expect you to go for the instrument, like as a friend, like go for the instrument. Let me break my neck or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But save the instrument because like you seen
But
that.
I mean, if you get hurt, you heal back, most likely. You know.
I mean, you could
An,
fix
an
the instrument too.
An instrument like, but it wouldn't sound the same. I
Yeah,
think,
that's
you
true.
know, like I feel like some damage would be like, or like it wouldn't look the same either.
I wouldn't be the same. Like my arms are like
right?
toda torcida and shit. Fuck.
But you can fix that.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you could fix that.
Like if you like scratch your instrument, what are you gonna do? Get it refinished? You know?
Yeah.
Like you're gonna pay like $400.
I'm gonna play with my life if I fall and break my neck.
But the instrument will be fine, right?
Yeah, that's true, right? You're like, babe, I'm gonna sell this whole.
Yeah.
Get some money. Get some money for this. Nah. But yeah, I just think that's dangerous as fuck. Anyway, how did we get on that topic?
Raining. We're still.
It was raining. Yes. Don't put your instrument in water. So we were like, okay, we're gonna go into this little gazebo that they had there at the cemetery. So we played, and it was. I feel like those hours go by longer or go by faster. What the fuck? When you're actually playing throughout the whole thing, it makes it faster for me. When you have breaks in between the tracks.
Yeah, I can't do them, man. Well, I can't do them, but they're a drag.
Because you would think that it would help you, because you don't have to play, so you're just kind of chilling. But then
I
that's
think
the
it depends
drawback.
on your mindset. Because a lot of people do like gigs like that because they're like, yeah, you're just chilling. But I'm like, I don't want to be chilling. I want this to go by fast. And the way that it goes by fast is by having you, like, what's the word? Interacting with what
Occupied?
you're doing, huh?
Well, I would say like occupied. Like
yeah,
the songs keep you occupied.
Yeah, you're doing something.
Yeah.
And obviously you enjoy it, so it goes by, like, or like you're thinking about something, like a bass line or something to put in,
Right.
So it keeps you like
Engaged.
Engaged. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the word.
So you like it goes by for me. I can't do those gigs where like you play something and they're like, all right, they're gonna do something now, and then you're kind of going
Yeah.
on and off. You're like, dude, come on, like
Because you just stand there and
yeah.
you're like, what do you want me to do, bro? Like, just stand here. And they're like, yeah. And which is cool because you still get paid, but it just drags, dude. So like, that's why I like that this hour, the last one before that one, we were just kind of standing there waiting for the deacon to talk and then for them to do this and that, and then we'd play songs in between. But this next hour was a full hour of just music. So, it almost también te alegra because, I mean, you got more stuff. I mean, not to say we were happy.
Excuse me.
Not to say we were happy at the funeral, no, but I meant like it gives you like life. I'm using the wrong words, dude. I'm getting life at a funeral.
Just bro. Anyways, so like
Point is,
this
yeah.
lady, she's like taking 3 shots, right?
No, she was. I don't know how many. Okay, so
I
look,
counted 3.
we were playing, right, and like I said, they had taken out this bottle already, and like I said, I thought they were just taking a shot, and it would just be like, oh, un trago para ella. Maybe she liked to drink, or this is a family thing because like everybody there took a shot or whatever. But I didn't realize that they had multiple bottles. Because at one point I saw like one type and then another type and then another type. And the first thing I thought was like, bro, we're still at the cemetery. Can you just openly drink like this? Because, I mean, I sound like a Boy Scout, but can you just drink in public like that at a cemetery? Like, así nomás?
I don't know. I'm just kidding.
I don't know, dude. I was, first of all, I was like, no mama's way. Are they really going to start drinking? And yeah, they were just drinking. And then, so this lady that was in front of us, well, she was sad, bro.
I mean, everybody was sad.
Everybody was sad, but
I guess you were happy, but we're all
right. I'm all like, "¿Cuál otra boss?"
Yeah.
No, but they were all drinking, But I feel like you can't mix alcohol. Well, you can mix alcohol, but not that much alcohol, like at the funeral of the person that you're sad about that has passed away. Like, what do you? I feel like that messes up with your brain. Like, it's not gonna put you in a good place to be drinking and then being heavily sad. You know what I mean? Which we saw, right then and there. This lady she was like 3 shots in, and I don't know how many more she ended up drinking.
She was a lightweight, bro.
But she was, yeah, man. Or maybe she didn't eat breakfast. I don't know. It was 3 o'clock.
Oh, that makes sense.
I don't know. But point is, se le subió de volada, dude. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, because she was real quiet. And then out of nowhere, like,
started yelling, dude.
yeah, she was just like, I miss you, whatever her name was.
In Spanish,
and
yeah.
She was just like screaming, and she was just like I saw one of another girl, one of the other girls was just like trying to calm her down, and she just like pushed her away. I'm like, oh, what? Like,
yeah, they're about to start duking it out. We're over here playing.
Yeah, and the girl's like, I'm not doing this. So she walked away. And then like her man was just like, all right, it's all good. He was trying to calm her down.
Yeah.
And then it was getting worse. Did she keep drinking? Or
she never didn't have a cup in her hand of tequila. You know what I mean? Like she had it the whole time. And she just kept like vibing with it, and then sure enough, like I said, she was yelling and she was screaming, which it's understandable, they're sad, but like it got to a point where it's like, whoa, and I knew it was getting crazy when she started to pass out, bro. Like we were playing all these songs, and she was just like passing out. She's like,
yeah, because I think the guy was, or her man was just like, all right, you know what, let's just go home. And he was like slowly taking her back,
Yeah,
he didn't want to leave, so he was kind of like hugging her. He kept like dragging her towards the car,
right?
And then she made another scene, and then you should see her kind of like drop, like he catched her,
Yeah.
But like you kind of saw her drop, and everybody's like, oh shit,
Yeah.
And then they like 5 people were carrying her back into the little wherever we were.
Yeah, you just kept seeing it, like appearances of her.
Yeah.
Because she would go out and then she would come back and then she'd pass out and then she'd leave and then she'd come back and then she'd pass out again. So it was a whole ass event with her. Like while we were just playing these songs, we were like, shit, man, poor lady, someone take her out of here, bro. Like she's not in the right state of mind. And the guy that hired us, he was like chilling, drinking, and I was just like, damn, bro, like what's going on here? Like
you could tell he was like, I knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah, like. And I was just thinking, like, this probably isn't the best time to just be like chilling and drinking, But we finished the hour, we got out of there. It was just a little weird though. It's just, I didn't. What did you think about the vibe? I don't know. For me, it was a little weird.
some people weren't like that sad. I think because some people were like, "Come on, Guanajuato," and like
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
just
Oh,
trying to,
right.
like,
They're just trying to.
like chill, and I'm like, dude, you don't look sad enough to be here. You
Yeah.
should go home. Like,
Dude just showed up. He's like, I heard there was tequila and a mariachi, so I pulled up.
no, but I mean, there was. It was an uncomfortable gig.
Yeah, that's
Like,
kinda
and then it kept getting colder. Right?
Yeah, yeah. And by the and what sucked is that it kept raining harder too. So I was thinking like, oh shit, to walk from here to my
Yeah.
truck, like, ya valió, you know.
I could tell it was like it was getting bad because I was, or at least I wasn't feeling it because
Yeah.
it was going down like really slow. You know, like I feel like if you look at the thermometer, it would be like 41, and then like
Little
5
by
minutes
little.
later it's like 40.
Yeah, little by little, it's just coming down.
Because towards the end, I was like, I could feel my hand; it was stiff. You know, porque
Ooh.
también empezamos calentados, right? Like it wasn't as cold, so when you
Ooh.
start playing, like te calientas, right?
Ooh.
It's okay.
No.
Okay, like te calientas, so you're just like you feel good,
Yeah.
but then you're like you're like why, right?
Oh, I remember this actually. I remember I told you because you said you were feeling a little stiff, and we play La Negra. Someone asked for La Negra
Right.
at a funeral.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just see what I'm saying. Like shit didn't add up, bro. Like there was people there that was like they sent him a snap like, "Hey, bro, come over," and then, like,
Right.
and he
On my
snaps
way.
he snaps back like, "Who all gonna be there?"
Yeah, right. You could ask us to be there.
He's like, "I'll tell you who's not here."
Hey, it's the way.
Fuck, that was bad.
Whoa, bro.
Anyway,
Damn, you're gonna.
yeah, bro.
You gonna
I'm
keep
sorry.
that?
I'm sorry.
What the fuck? You just-
No, anyway. So it's just weird.
What the fuck?
Oh, man.
I don't know what to say.
And then anyway,
I do not support that.
point
joke.
is we played La Negra, right? It just didn't feel right us to be playing that, you know. But I remember just thinking that que estaba frío, and then I even told you I was like, dude, I can't do redobles because redobles, you know, you use your thumb to come up, but if your thumb is like, nah, I'm cold, it just doesn't work. So it just sounds like it doesn't sound like it sounds like it doesn't sound. It sounds like it's disabled, like it just doesn't work. So the whole thing just felt like kind of weird. I don't know. It's just a weird vibe.
Yeah, I still remember I forgot my thermal, so like all the fucking air was going up into my shirt. I'm like,
Yeah, you do this thing where like if you watch you like while you're playing and you're cold, you'll like shiver.
yeah,
Yeah, because you do it. I don't know if y'all saw last week. I gave you a blanket like for the episode because he was like, I'm cold.
yeah.
So I was
Well, at
like,
least all my body fat on that gig, cause it was after that gig.
was it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I guess so. You used up all your body fat.
I was like,
Yeah, so you didn't have anything to keep you warm. So I gave him a blanket. It's because what he does is he'll just kind of sit there and he's just like, he just starts shaking like crazy. I'm like, you good, bro? You look like a cat, like you know when the cats are cold and shit. I don't know. You just look weird, bro.
Fuck.
Anyway,
yeah, we did that.
it was at the end of the funerals because the next day, oh man, the 6 a.m.
Yeah.
See, well, okay. Our boss made us aware of this gig very early on.
A few weeks back.
Yeah, and he was like, hey, se la queman una chamba a las 6 de la mañana. And I was
Yeah.
like, I thought he was fucking with me because I was like, bro, you know who I am. Like, 6 in the morning.
You even said no to it.
I told him no because I'm like, dude, okay, look, I could go, but I'm choosing not to because I know myself. I'm not going to get there on time. Then y'all are going to be mad at me because I didn't get there on time. We're going to end up leaving late or some shit. You know what I mean? So I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. And then it came down to, I was like, you know, some extra money would be nice. So I was like, you know what? Fuck
Oh,
it,
yeah, it
I'll do
was the week that we were trying to like maromear apparently.
it. Yeah, I was trying to go and play with other groups and see if I could get some gigs. But I never even put myself out there. I was just like I was just feeling lazy. I don't know, dude. Point is, I was like, fuck it, I'll go. You know, because Arturo, I mean, our boss didn't have many people. At that point, it was just me, you, and him.
Oh, bro.
And Don Luis, which is 4 people, you know, he still needs like a whole ass group. Like, right. So he started asking us, hey, do y'all know anybody that can come out? And I was like, because that's a hard task, you know, to tell someone, hey, like there's 2 hours tomorrow. You cool? And they're like, yeah, I'm cool. But you have to be here at 6 a.m. Like, oh,
Yeah.
like that's a deal breaker, you know, for most people that would be a deal breaker. So our boss was like, hey, just like anybody y'all know, bro, like to be honest. So we started looking at our resources. We're like, okay, so who can we ask? So then I had remembered Pepe was in town. Pepe was on the podcast a couple weeks back. I don't remember. But Pepe plays with Sol. He plays vihuela. So he was in town because he's from here. So I was like, hey, I texted him. I texted Arturo like, what about Pepe? And he said, oh yeah, pregúntale. I was like, bueno. And then he could sing too, so he can help us out. So I was like, hey, bro, like oh yeah, we texted him. We're like, hey, like, would you do a gig tomorrow, 2 hours? But we got to meet up at 6 a.m. He right away was like, bet, yeah, I'll go. Yeah. And I was like, chingon. So Pepe was gonna go on guitar, me on vihuela, and then who'd you hit up? You hit up like a bunch of people. You ended up being like a boss, bro.
Yeah, I was cabecita for this gig. Right. I was getting people. The ones that ended up going was Yadira on violin.
Yeah, we had a violin.
And Dylan on bass. So I would go on harp. Oh, I was supposed to go on harp, but like
yeah. See, the original plan was we got a bass player, we got a violin player,
right,
and then Victor can play harp, so that way it would be a guitar, a vihuela, a harp, and a guitarrón. That was the armonía.
Yeah, and then a trumpet and 2 violins.
And trumpet and 2 violins. So that's a pretty complete group. I mean, not complete, but like for us, So that was the plan, to show up with those peoples, right? And then I even told you, I think I told you, because I have this knack of like, if my alarm goes off, I'll look at it and then I'll go back to sleep. Like I legit wake up, look at it, and then go back to sleep. Like I don't know how I make that decision, but I'll just straight up do that, dude. And this alarm would have had to go off like at freaking 5.
5?
No, wait.
6.
No, because we're supposed to be 6:40. Yeah, we're meeting up at 6:40. So yeah, my alarm went off like at 6ish. Yeah. But I told you like call me, bro.
I said I'll call you.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Call me, because like happened before.
I had done it before. And you're lucky that it's when we ride together too, because one was when we were going to McKinney, which is an hour away. Yeah. But we had to meet like at 8, so we had to leave like at 6:57. Yeah. Right. And then I remember I just knew you at this point, Yeah. So I remember I was getting ready, and I'm like, I know he's not up, but I'm not gonna call him yet, just because I'm gonna put a little bit of trust in him, right? Yeah. So I get in my car, I'm ready to go meet you at your house, and I'm like, no, he's not up. So I called you. And sure enough, like you answer, like, like todo dormido. I'm like, todo dormido. I'm like, you have 15 minutes, bro. Like I'm on my way,
I'm already awake, bro.
Yeah.
All fucking lying, dude. Yeah, dude. I have the. Have you ever done that? Like where someone's woken you up, like on a call, or like you're asleep and they call you and you try to make it sound like you're already been awake.
He's like. Hey,
yeah, I'm like, what's up, bro? Like, you make it super obvious, because like you're overly enjoyed, or it just sounds like
you're overplaying your part.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what's up, bro? Like, yeah, I'm awake. And I'm like, still asleep and shit. No, but yeah, like you ended up calling me. That woke me up because it went before my alarm, so I got up.
I was waking everybody up. I remember I called you. And then I called Yaira, and she was
wake
good.
Everybody up.
And then I called Dylan, and he didn't answer. And I'm like, all right, maybe he's doing something.
So look. So we all supposed to show up at 6:40, right? Right. I left my house like at 6:20. It's like a 15-minute drive. So I show up. You were already there. No, or you and me pulled up around the same time. And you pulled up with Yadira. I pulled up by myself. The van pulled up too. So everybody, Pepe was there. So everybody was there except for the bass player,
which is Dylan.
Yeah.
Right.
So and you had already called him.
So at that time, I called him, and also my way to pick up Yadira, and then I was still calling him. She gets in the car. She's like, "Who are you calling at this hour?" And I'm like, I'm calling Dylan, and he hasn't answered. But look, I'm gonna check the fucking logs.
At this point, like. Well, I guess you were just trying to make sure he's up, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure everyone is up. Yeah, because I know it's a tough time to wake up, man.
Yeah, it is. I mean, for me, if it wasn't for Victor calling me, I probably wouldn't have gone, bro. But we ended up, like I said, we all ended up there except for him, for Dylan. Mm-hmm. So when you got there, you were like, "Hey, I've been calling him and he hasn't been answering." So we were telling our boss that.
Right.
And then, Arturo was like, "Well, keep calling him, bro, because I mean, we need because you had at this point we have no bass." Yeah. Right. I mean. You could play the bass on the harp, but you said
I've done it before, but that's not something I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, and exactly, the harp isn't, especially your harp. It's not really meant for the bass.
No, I mean much. for this group, I could have held my own. To be honest. But the other time that I did it, it was like a 13-piece group. You know, I
Oh
can't
yeah,
do
you can't back up the whole 13 piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even then,
Yeah.
like I'm supposed to be a melody.
Exactly. Like at this, like we need the bass there, right?
Yeah.
And luckily we met up in Fort Worth, dude.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
At this point, Victor had called him 1,000 times. He wasn't answering, and
I
then
called him like 10 times on Instagram, and then I called him 9 times on
fuck
on my phone.
And then I told you guys, dude, I'm pretty sure Dylan's like knocked out like freaking that kid Sid from Toy Story with his ass up in the air. He's like, I want to ride the pony, but he's just like knocked the fuck out, dude. But it's because I know like I would have been knocked out todo chingon like that, dude. But yeah, dude, like he ended up not picking up his phone the whole time. So we're like, fuck, like, so what do we do? So the next best thing was for us to all drive to your house in the van.
Well, I was gonna go to my house. I was gonna be like, let me just go home real quick and just get the bass.
Yeah.
Pepe had a better idea. He was just like, what don't you play bass? And Pepe just wanted to play Vihuela, dude. He's like,
right. Pepe's like, I mean, in Seoul, I play Vihuela, bro. So, and I'm like looking at him like, así, holding the Vihuela like, así.
You just hug it. You're like, oh,
yeah. I'm like, this is Fort Worth, bro.
Which I mean, it was like 6 something in the morning. You know, I wasn't working right. In my head, I'm like, we just need to fix this right now before we're late.
Because we were telling you on your way out with the harp, like we went to your house and we were gonna go get the guitarrón.
Right.
And you were taking the harp with you, and I'm like, bro, just
right. Like Pepe took his last shot. He was like, "Are you sure you want to do that?" And I'm like, "What's the other choice?" And then he explained. And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Never mind, bro. Just go get."
Because he was trying to explain. We were all trying to explain to you, like, bro, I'll just give the vihuela to Pepe. You can play harp, and I'll play guitarrón, and that's it. And you were all like, bro, we need to fix this. So you took the harp and you came back with the guitar, and I was like, all right, I guess. Because, I mean, it's whatever, right?
Yeah.
But it was just funny because like we were trying to explain to you, like, bro, we can do this. You can still be on harp,
Yeah.
But you just took it.
I'm sorry.
You ruined it, bro. Pepe was like,
yeah.
he's so done with you, bro. He's like, I have never not played vihuela, bro.
Yeah.
Because he was playing guitar.
That was funny.
And it was weird because we went to this. It was another funeral. I guess that's what happens like during the week. Just people die.
Come on, bro. Why are you being so dark today? What the fuck?
That's not dark. I was just saying. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Point is, we went to a funeral.
Yeah. And
then it was a misa first, and then it was supposed to be a burial. So it was an hour and then another hour, and it was far as shit. It was in Brackenridge, which is like an hour. It was like 2 hours away ish.
Bro?
No, it was an hour and a half.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It was like an hour and a half. Towards the countryside or whatever. But we show up and it was at misa. I don't know if the dude was white or not, or if he was Mexican. He had to be Hispanic or one of the two, because we were at a church, but it wasn't all in English, which I don't know how to pray in English. So like when they start praying in English, I try doing it in Spanish. But luego me pierdo, güey. I'm like, what? And then we're like, amen. In unison. But it was in English. So
I mean, Arturo knew what to do.
Arturo knows how to pray in both languages, so he can do that.
He was just looking at us like, what are you doing, bro?
Right? Like, I'm trying here, okay? Yeah. My parents only took me to Spanish mass, bro. And I don't think I've ever gone to like an English mass, like willingly. Like I've always just gone to the ones in Spanish.
One time I went by accident.
You showed up and you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, like the church I used to go to.
Uh-huh.
Like I don't go as often anymore. Don't judge me. And one time like my family likes to go like at 7 in the morning. You know what I mean? And then it's up to like a Saturday like night of working. So like. Well, I overslept, and they're like, all right, we should go to the next one. So we went to the one that's like at 9.
Oh, right after.
Yeah. And it was in English. We were just like, oh, shit.
We're like, amen.
Yeah.
And no, it was just a little funny for me because, like I said, it's different. I can't pray in English, so they're trying our best. And then afterwards we went to the burial, which was at the cemetery, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it was a little, that one, también, the vibe was kind of weird because we showed up, right? We played. It was supposed to be an hour. right?
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to be a whole hour of us playing, and like I said, there's always someone there that will be talking, or like a deacon or somebody, like kind of giving them words of encouragement, what's gonna happen, and reading from the Bible and stuff like that. But so they did that, and we only ended up playing like 4 songs, which, usually at the funerals we go to, the person is put on those hoists, right? Like the ones that like actually put them down into the earth, and then they let them go, and then they put the dirt over and they put all the flowers. Like it's a whole complete thing, right? And everybody stays for that. So that's what I expected. You know what I mean? Because I've never seen anything different.
Well, the first uh thing that was suspicious was that nobody was crying.
Yeah.
Everybody was just kind of there. They were just kind of vibing. It's like,
Yeah.
all right,
Nobody really looked sad, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we just played one song just to kind of introduce everybody to what was about to happen. And then the guy talked for like a good 10 minutes. And then we played like 3 or 4 more songs.
Was
right?
it that short?
It was short, bro. It was not an hour. We only played a little bit. And then it was funny because Pepe was like, bro, like, because he was sleepy, dude. He was sleepy. He was like, dude, I was like, we played Amor Eterno. And he was like, dude, I was falling asleep during that song. I was like, shit, for real. I was like, yeah, like I would close my eyes and they would like, it would last a little too long. He told me he was like falling over and shit.
He was falling over on the way over there.
Yeah, he was like trying to knock out. I mean, I was too. In the van we have right now, like the seats are very like angled. We've talked about this. So like you can't really like lay your head on it and like sleep comfortably. Like eventually like gravity takes over and you're just like, you rebotas like one of my bobbleheads. You're just like, like so yeah, he was doing that on the way over there. So he was tired. But like I said, we only played like 3 songs, and then they were supposed to put him in. I thought they were gonna put him into the ground, and they just said, oh yeah, the guy that like hired us, he came up. He's like, okay, well, who's who's the boss? And we're like, oh, this guy. So he starts talking to him, and he starts handing him the envelope. He's like, you guys can keep playing or not, it's whatever, you guys want to eat? And we're like, I mean, I think we were all like unsure, like if we should go eat, but he was just like, yeah, we're about to all go, we'll have food and this and that. And the whole time I'm thinking, like, because everybody was already starting to dip, they were starting to leave, and I'm like,
yeah, he's still
the
here.
guy, the guy's still like above the earth. I was like, you're not gonna wait for him to, deposit, like, so he's like, no, if you guys want to drop by to eat, and then one guy was even like, let's go eat.
Oh, bro,
you don't remember that?
No.
Yeah, some dude, he was like he was like, it sounded like he was hyped for the food, and I was like, bro, like, why is nobody sad? Why is nobody watching like the whole funeral? And they said, they said, you guys can keep playing if y'all want. And then we were like, okay, we'll play like another song or two, which we played. And after that, like, we were done. He already paid us. He had already said, let's go. Like, you guys can go to get food, and if not, ahí quedamos. And when we started walking away, everybody was already gone. I looked back, and the guy was still there, and I was like,
yeah, there were like 2 people like
yeah, just there,
chilling.
like mourning still. But I was like, you're not gonna watch the whole thing, like. That was like the weirdest vibe funeral. Like it was unlike anything that I've ever seen. And we all felt it too, because like even Arturo was like, yeah, güey, like no estaban chillando, güey. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. Nobody was really crying. It's just strange, bro. If they don't stay till the end of my funeral, I'm coming back, bro.
Right, you throwing hands.
It's like like those memes where it's like me making sure my best friend is talking at my funeral, or like crying at my funeral, and it's like his eyes open, like I'm lying down but like my eyes open. Yeah, that's gonna be me, bro. I'm gonna be like, what are these guys doing over here? No, but it was different, bro. It was something else. We got paid though.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
we got paid good.
For?
Yeah, we got paid good, dude.
How much?
Undisclosed.
Oh. I'm like, I remember getting paid too.
Right. No, but it was good, and we slept on the way back. Oh, you know what was funny? I slept on the way back because like I lied down. I was like, I'm good for the next hour and a half, whatever. But when I was sitting down, Pepe was sitting next to me, right? And then I fell asleep, and I woke up, and he wasn't next to me.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, where'd this guy
You
go?
didn't even notice. You were just like,
Yeah.
around and you're like,
I just saw his jacket, dude. I thought he like melted. You know what I mean? Like the Jedi when Obi-Wan gets killed and like the robes fall down.
Oh, you like Star Wars then?
Yeah. But yeah, like the robes fall down. Like it was just his jacket. So I was like, Pepe, you know.
I remember you were just like looking around. You're like
Yeah.
No, it's because he was like wobbling, dude. He was like,
yeah, you can't.
It's because he's taller too.
Yeah, he's taller.
So like whenever you can't put your head back.
Yeah.
So he kept like wobbling. I'm like, you good, bro? And he just looked at me. He's like, like, I'm
trying to play it off. Like
Yeah.
he wasn't asleep.
I'm like, all right, bro. Look, I'll tell you the secret. I'm like, if you want, you can go to the back and you can just lay down, you know.
Yeah.
And then he just looked back and he's like,
That's
so that's a great idea. So he just went to the back. He knocked out for a bit.
Yeah, dude.
That was funny.
Yeah. I just thought it was like trippy because I was like, where'd he go, bro? Like, did we stop? Did we drop him off somewhere? But yeah, it was just funny. And then that was the gig. And then this weekend we didn't have much. Like the Planta, we played at the Planta, which nobody showed up.
That was funny.
From Instagram, God damn it. Huh?
Oh, bro.
Yeah, I put an announcement so people can come.
Cool.
And they were like, red.
Oh, I did that. I was like, I saw the story. I'm like, red.
It's because we played on January 1st.
Yeah.
Like, it's because what I was thinking is we played last Friday on Christmas Day. And then this Friday we played on New Year's Day. And, like, the only reason I didn't do much is because, like, a lot of my family isn't getting together because of Rona and stuff like that. But if it wasn't for that, I had told my boss, I was like, I might not even be in town, you know, depending on what we're doing. You know, but with all this going on, like, nobody wanted to chill, I guess. So everybody was like, no, cada quien con sus compas, you know, at home. So I was just like, you know what, dude, I'll go to the Planta. So we went, and there was nobody outside. You know, usually we play outside, which nobody was there.
Well, that's what I told Arturo, because we walked in together, and I'm like, dude, let's just play inside. Like, everybody's inside right now, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like,
let's just play.
We don't even need the system, to be honest.
And Arturo was like, we need the system?
No, but it was funny, because as soon as I was explaining, like, one of the ladies, one of the staff,
like
she walked in.
The waitresses?
She walked in. She said the exact same thing, except in Spanish. She was like, Arturo, mira, ¿por qué no tocan adentro? No está nadie que afuera ahorita, you know? Yeah. And I'm like, you know?
¿Ya ves? ¿Ya ves?
and Arturo was still thinking about it, bro. I'm like to
play outside?
Yeah, I'm just like, bro.
Just fucking let us just do this.
Yeah.
Like, it's because it was cold, too. It's because I don't know what they do at that restaurant, bro. I walked in and it was cold. Like, it was cold that day, right?
Oh, that too. They forgot to refill the oil canisters.
Yeah. If you
have oil canisters, the gas canisters.
It's because, okay, when you have a restaurant, you know, especially like this one, half of it is inside, half of it is outside. You know, you have like a patio kind of section that's outside. That's where we play. But wouldn't you think as a restaurant, I would want my customers to feel, you know, I don't want them freezing their asses off, you know, because we're playing outside. So what they do is they have like plastic around so no wind can get in, right? They have zippers on there so they can close them. And then they have 3 huge ass heaters in there. And then we walk in and they're like, oh yeah, they don't have any gas. So
I haven't had gas for a couple of weeks now.
And I'm like, what the fuck? They don't cost that much. Like, just go get some. Like,
oh, bro?
No, it's just like a gas. Like you never had like a gas grill? Oh, they're like $40, I think.
Oh, okay.
But point is, they're a whole ass restaurant, and you know their business.
Yeah, they're slacking.
They're fucking slacking, bro. Because like, what you would think, you know, you have these heaters out there so that the people feel more comfortable. Oh, you know, the last time I went to Burros, you know, it was cold, but they also had the heaters, so they made me feel welcome, or that it's cold, you know, or that it's not cold. But they're like, nope, we just have no gas. Sorry. Yeah. They're just like, you're shit out of luck, basically.
Which in the end, it kind of worked out for me because it helped me persuade Arturo to just go inside.
Yeah.
Because Arturo was really thinking about it. I'm like, I don't know what you're thinking about it because it's kind of like a win-win, you know? Like, you just stay inside. And it's like, he's just there like,
The only thing that sucks about that is that the restaurant inside is small. It's cramped. So, you know, for us to play while the meseros are walking in front of us or in between us, you know, they're like, perdón, and they're like holding hot cup of coffee. I'm like, oh shit, like if I move, this motherfucker's gonna burn himself or some shit, you know, right? So that's the only thing that's kind of like weird about it. But I mean, it ended up being okay. You know, some people were there. It was chill. It's whatever. There's nothing really that happened. That's it. I'm like, dun, 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 dun. Like that was the intro. Right into the beat.
I hate it here. Right. Yeah, it was chill, man. I mean, there was Talon, and they were all having fun and stuff.
Yeah.
The people actually knew the words.
Yeah.
All right.
Same old.
All right.
Right. I'm just mad. No, and then like I said, we had like 2 hours on Saturday.
Yeah, we're having a chill weekend, man.
It was chill, dude. What was it?
It was.
It went to Gainesville.
Yeah.
Gainesville. And that group también was different because we had more people, different people. This time again, Pepe came. He's like, guitar again?
Bro,
Hell
dude,
no.
He hated us, bro. He was just looking at us like.
Nah, Pepe's cool, bro. But he had to play guitar. He was borrowing my wife's guitar. And who else went?
Checo went.
Oh, Checo. If you guys remember from other episodes, he plays violin. He came out too. Boyo, we had Chewy, we had
Sandra.
We had Sandra who came out. Shout out, she came out too. We had four violins.
5.
5? Whole fucking orchestra? Nah, it was 4, bro. It's 4.
That's the way.
And then Don Miguel's still gone. He's in Mexico. I miss him, bro.
Me too. Oh yeah, that's what happened.
He brings a balance.
They asked for a song on Friday, and I'm over here like Don Mike.
Yeah,
fuck, because Don Mike is the one who knows all the old songs.
Yeah,
you know. So I'm looking around and I asked Boyo, and Boyo's like, I don't know. I'm like, fuck.
It's because anytime there's like an obscure song, like an older one, one that a lot of people don't know or have heard, Don Miguel has.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, or even, it's very rare that he doesn't at least know the intro to something, So he knows it. So right now that he's gone, he kind of, and it sucks for Arturo too, our boss, because he's used to playing segundas most of the time. So like, it's funny because he'll go, he's like, I miss Don Miguel, way, like, ya no cansado, way, because he's playing first.
He'll be playing first, and he just looks back, he's like, ya me cansé. It's like the first two songs.
And then I'm like, dude, you do it to yourself, because like we'll get there, and usually you play something to like warm up. Something simple, but he's all like, Las Alazanes? And I'm like, bro, like, that's heavy for you. Like, you're trying to warm up, and he's like, and I'm like, Arturo, you do this to yourself. I don't want to hear you bitching later about your lips hurting.
And then later it's like, ya me cansé.
Ya me cansé. For real, exactly. So that's how I'm like, Arturo. But yeah, Don Miguel hopefully comes back soon, dude. I miss him. He brings a level of wisdom to the group.
He's my seat buddy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm by myself,
just chilling. Like, he's just chilling there, like doing his job.
Yeah, I miss his jokes.
Yeah.
He actually laughs at my jokes, unlike you guys. You guys are like, what does that mean? I'm like,
you're like,
yeah. I'm like, it means this.
Yeah. Yeah. And then but we just had those two quick hours in Gainesville. Pepe was there. You can tell that he's in Sol because he's better at interpreting and like you're bringing out that musicianship.
Well, you can just tell he's a professional.
Yeah, you can tell, right? You can tell like the difference between him, a professional, and us pinches.
You can tell I'm over here fucking. I'm like, I'm over here to Arturo like, me la pelas. Oh shit! And then like I fuck up.
Right? Yeah, you can tell he's a professional. Yeah. That's why he's in Soul, bro. He doesn't fuck around like we do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was quick 2 hours, whatever. And then after
we went to go party.
Yeah, I went to go party, man. It was fun as fuck because it was I think what it was. Okay, so first of all, it was our violinist's birthday.
Happy birthday, Boyo.
Boyo, happy birthday, again. But we went to his house. He invited us over. He's like, hey, we're gonna get fucked up. Now we're just gonna chill. If you guys want to come eat.
Sammy was taking shots, bro.
Who?
Sammy.
I took 2 shots.
You were like Samuel.
Oh, Samuel.
You're like, woo,
yeah.
right?
No, it was just 2 shots.
Sammy told me he loved me. You remember?
I guess I was drunk. Because I don't remember that, bro. We went and it was chill because we played for him. Well, there was no trumpets, but we played for him like after we ate and everything. We're just mingling and stuff. But I think the best part about that kind of stuff is because you don't have to play for anybody. I think mariachi is a little bit funner when you could just like jam. Because like we ended up playing like over an hour or like an hour and a half to
For
2
real?
hours. Yeah.
I don't know. I remember after a while, I was like, I don't want to play.
Yeah, we were just zoning out because it was fun. Like we were just playing, like we we played Pasajero, dude.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why. It was a little
I'm like, well, I'll play it right. I don't know. Right. I did my part.
It was El Pasajero Asesino, dude. The violins were like it was just a little bit of everything. Cada quien con su propio arreglo, güey. Everybody's just going ham. But it was just funny because what I like about that is because we were all just chilling. Like, there's nobody being like, yelling out a song or anything like that. Or you don't feel any sort of pressure. We're just chilling. I love playing mariachi without my traje too, like just in normal clothes, because I feel like
I feel weird for me.
I feel like casual.
There
as
was
fuck.
so much freedom, bro. Like,
Exactly. I feel like free. I don't feel like I'm restricted to my jacket and my pants, and I just feel like I feel more myself, just jamming, dude. It's fun. And then it was funny because like we didn't give a fuck anymore, so we just started trading instruments.
Oh yeah.
I was playing violin at one point. I played guitarrón. Man,
I just sat down for a little bit. Like,
you were like, you're tired or what?
and I just feel like being in the audience. I was like,
Oh, you wanted to watch all the shit go down?
Yeah, and then I hear you just like la. Like,
Oh yeah,
like,
Chino who plays violin started playing vihuela. What did he say? Because I think we played something, and then it's because his dad plays armonía.
Oh yeah,
and
his whole family's like a strong harmonia.
Yeah, they all play armonía except for him, right?
Yeah, he plays violin.
He plays violin.
Oh, I told him that.
Yeah,
because he's like, I'm like, ¿te la cantas mi abuela? No, he's like, I don't know all the chords. I'm like, ¿cómo? Like, si la armonía está en tu sangre, güey. Like,
yeah.
Just like,
And he's like, his laugh. I can't do his laugh. It's funny though. But yeah, that's true. Like, I thought armonía ran in your blood, bro.
Yeah.
So like, he's like, fuck it, I'll take it. And then he started playing. And I would say a chord, and he would change like 2 chords later. I'm like, wait, mi siete, wait. But it was just funny. It was like a perfect shit show. Like, it was just fun, And I think that's what's fun about mariachi. You could just I feel like when you're not playing like at a party for like other people, you're just kind of chilling with your homies, just playing. It's just funner.
Yeah.
I think that's why I like the jams, like at conferences and shit, because everybody's just. Well, I don't know. Maybe they judge you. I don't know. Maybe they're like, this guy's fucking trash.
I'm drunk on that, so.
Right? I wouldn't know. I blacked out.
I'm vibing. Right?
Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it. It was a good weekend. It was a good couple weeks. For me, it was a good break, just to kind of take a break from all this shit. Now I have to work.
Yeah. It was lit. It was chill.
Yeah. What'd you say on the last part? Like, nothing but vibes?
Nothing but vibes.
Which is vibing.
That's my thing. No. I just say vibes. Or me la quemo.
Vibes?
Yeah. Or me la quemo. It's one of those two. I think someone asked me one time, do you have any like brothers or sisters? I'm like, nah, it's just vibes.
I like that.
and like 200 cousins. No mas,
No mas. All right, well, I guess let's get into Charro Chat.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Like, they just cut it, bro.
I'm like, great. Cut it.
Fuck.
You fucked up your phone?
Yeah.
You can do it, bro.
I'm like, can one of you guys sponsor me and get me like the iPhone 12?
This episode is sponsored by
Oh shit, I was on a second. Yo soy pedo, dude.
Hey, wait.
I'm not pedo, but I'm like
Before
tired.
the pod?
I'm like tired. Should we do that?
What?
Like just take shots during the pod.
I thought of that idea actually. I think it'd be cool.
Oh,
I read them last week.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't mind. Shit.
That's a question.
This isn't. I don't know her username, but it's like XBCI.
XBC?
XBC.
I don't know. What's the question?
Maybe it's like a Roman.
What's
number.
the question?
Have y'all ever gotten paid with a fake money by a client?
With fake money?
Yeah.
That I can think of, no. Like me personally, I've never gotten a fake like money or anything. I mean, how do you I feel like when it's fake. The feel is different, the look is different. So I like to personally count on my money, and look at all of it. So like, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, there's a reason that people want to catch them first,
Why?
Because they do. Sometimes they do get taken. Like, they will pass for real money.
I guess.
Because Cause one time Arturo did pay me with like a really shitty 100 bill.
A $100 bill?
Yeah, like it looks shady. Like it's just like the you know how like money dollars are very like detailed.
Yeah, they
Like
have
if you look into it, they have like little like
yeah.
they look like pixels. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like everything is made. It's made to be hard to copy.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So I looked at this 100 bill. Well, I didn't look at it. I just kind of like, I grabbed like a stack and I put it on the ATM to like deposit.
Yeah.
And then it took most of them, but this one little shady one like it returned it.
It returned it.
And I'm like, why? You know, like it doesn't have any creases or anything.
Yeah.
It feels funny, and I just kind of put it back, and like the machine just like.
Oh yeah.
Throws it back. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, I kept looking at it. I'm like, oh shit, like
it's like unacceptable.
Yeah. So I tried one more time, and like, I'm like, oh no, fuck, it's probably fake. So I went to QT, and I'm like, can I get 20s?
I think so. He just gave you the 20.
Yeah, he's just like, all right, here you go.
Didn't even look at it.
Yeah.
It's because those guys at QT, which is a gasoline store or gasoline station, a gas station. A QT is a gas station over here. I feel like those guys, if you ever go there, they just kind of like.
They're like that, dude.
They're like, how you doing? How are you? Just this?
Like,
you need a bag?
Yeah. It's like, come back again, you know. See you later, man.
Yeah.
They're really nice, but they're very like like ahorita, you know.
Like they already have that shit down to like a script. Like you walk up, hey, how you doing? That's it. Okay, you need a bag? All right, cash your card. All right, cool. All right, see you later. And that's it.
Yeah.
And like it's funny because like anytime you say something different, like they kind of like they're like, oh, what's up? You just like get them out of it. Because one time I was like, he didn't ask me for a bag, and he like gave me all this stuff, and I was like, my mom is I need a bag. So I was like, all right, see you later. And I was like, can I get a bag? And he's like, oh yeah, like
yeah.
You can tell he's just like on
like an autopilot.
On autopilot. So, but that's funny. So you gave him the 100. And it's like he was probably like, dude, I'm like 7 hours into this 8-hour shift. Like I don't give a fuck, dude. Was QT gonna miss this money? I don't give a fuck. Like, they only pay me $10. Fuck, I don't give a fuck. So he just gave you the 20s.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, chingon.
Damn, that means that they're gonna catch you. They listen to the pod, bro.
I'm like, you have no proof.
They're like, we just never mind.
This could all be just like a story I made up to make it longer. You know, you never know. Now I put the fifth.
The bip.
The fifth.
Oh, the fifth.
No, but actually it's funny. I like he just like.
No.
Come again. Like,
yeah.
All right.
All right, bet. You're like, got him.
Yeah. I was just looking. I'm like, just kidding.
Yeah, just kidding. Yeah. Chingon.
Oh, that's it for Charles.
The Charro shit? Yeah. Fuck, man. You guys are slacking on questions.
No, I mean, it's just everybody's just doing different shit.
Yeah, I guess everybody's just too concerned with global warming. I don't know, dude.
Baby seals.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the end of the podcast.
Yeah. Thank you guys for listening and watching us. We love all of you equally.
This is the first part of the year. Like I said, we're going to be trying our best to do this the rest of the year. Yeah. If we don't give up, which we can.
We're pretty close, right?
We're like this right now.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, appreciate you guys coming to listen to us. And do I have anything coming up? No, like I said, just go to charrobeanspodcast.com, get you a shirt. They're gonna be up. Stay tuned, I guess, for the next couple episodes.
Yeah, we'll have more stories for you once it's January. Slow. You know, there's not gonna be a lot of work.
Oof,
period.
That's true. What happens after all this? You know, New Year's, Christmas, and all that.
People have no money.
Yeah, people have no money. They're waiting on income tax. They're waiting on a stimulus. You know, they're just they're waiting for the stimmy. You know, so they don't have. They don't have any cash, so no cash means no parties, which means no gigs, you know. So a lot of the times, you know, January, February, March, even into March, you know, work can get very slow. So we're gonna see how this works out, you know, with the next couple of weeks with work. Yeah, ver qué pedo.
Yeah,
that's all we can hope for.
Thank you guys for listening and watching.
Yeah, we'll see you guys on the next episode of CharroBeans podcast. Peace.
Was that the Mario Kart?
Was it?
That's like